Good morning, everybody. Genesis 22 for today's morning devotional says, "While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night shall never cease." Now, what's going on in Genesis 8 is that God is telling Noah that the earth had just been judged and destroyed by water. And he's reminding Noah that I'm doing something new now, Noah. I'm starting over with you and with your family. And you're getting off the ark now, and it's going to be a little bit of a different environment. It's going to be there's going to be some changes to the environment. And no, I don't want you to be afraid. I don't want you to be scared, because it's a lot different after the flood than before the flood. And we know Noah, him and his family were the only ones that were saved through water, and they were the only ones around before the flood that got off the ark. And God is just reminding him of his faithfulness. Though things are changing a little bit, especially with the seasons and cold and heat and winter and summer, seed time and harvest, God says, don't worry, Noah, because the earth is going to remain. I'm going to take care of the earth, and I'm going to take care of you, and I'm going to take care of my people. That was his reminder to Noah. Because if you remember, before the flood, there was a constant temperature on the earth. It was always a time to plant and to harvest, and the soil conditions were different, the weather conditions were different. But after the flood, things changed. But God's just telling Noah, don't worry, just because things are changing. It's going to be cold and hot. It's going to be summer and winter. But there's always going to be seed time and harvest, because I'm going to take care of my people. And just remember that. Even though things change in our lives, even though there's drastic changes at times and there's difficulties, we might lose a loved one. We might lose a job. We might have to move to another part of the world or another part of the country to survive. And something tragic might happen between nation and wars and all of that stuff. Though things change, just like God was faithful to Noah, God will always be faithful to us. So even though things change and things get harder and difficult sometimes, God is telling us, no matter what happens in the earth and on the earth and in our lives, that he's telling us, just like he told Noah, don't worry, I'm constant and I'm faithful. Remember that. We're not constant and faithful sometimes. The world around us is not. Even people who love us are not. But the one thing you can count on is he is always constant and faithful. God bless.